we are back with another review on 2 items that I ordered from. I have to start with the one I don't prefer. I'm just very disappointed with the way it was shipped. So this is her. On the camera it looks pretty good. You can kind of see that with the way it was shipped, the handles are bent forward, but as long as I keep it upright, it shouldn't be bent anymore. This leather is pebbled and soft and textured. All of the hardware came covered with either this rubber or stickers, so I just left this one on. And it also comes with the crossbody strap. Here is the bottom. I'll leave those on as well. But my major thing about this bag is that it didn't come with the dust bag and it didn't come with the box. It didn't explicitly say when I was buying it that it came with those accessories, but I was just anticipating at least the dust bag, if not the box. I don't need it. I didn't quite do much research on this bag before, but it does have a zippered pocket. So right at the back, which is smaller, and then there's one opposite in the front here. And then there's a nice little made in China tag in the corner. This is the like Birkin inspired style. So essentially, if you were to wear it, you would close it up and lock it. So the other fault I have, which is why I give this about a 4 out of 5 stars, is that it came with this little flimsy horse, I guess a scarf, like a twilly, and the lock, but there's no key. So essentially this is useless. And I had wrote to the seller and I said, you sent me a lock but no key, and they replied, no, there's a key. And I said, no, there's not. So I sent them the photo of all these loose accessories. They did come nicely wrapped, and they were inside, as well as this strap. So yeah, I'm not sure. I think the original bag is much more structured. It's probably more heavy as well. This is very light, so that's why I'm probably going to give it as a gift, because you can fit a lot in here. I do prefer bags that have the silver hardware, because usually the gold is like very hard to replicate. Like you can see my earrings are gold, but they're not like that yellow or very brassy. So I always choose the safe bet and go with the silver. Now that I have this in my hands though, I would really want, if I were to reorder from a different seller, I would get it in the black, because I think that that version is a lot easier to get away with. When I first started purchasing these kind of bags, I guess 3 or 4 years ago, I had bought a color like this, silver hardware, in the mini Kelly, and then I bought it in black too, and I preferred the black overall. I would just go for the black. I think it's much more timeless. Like this one you could wear in certain seasons, but I'm sure black you could get better use out of. I'll also show you the other thing I don't really like, and don't quote me because I didn't look at the original. But this just seems very large. Like, okay, maybe you can't see it in the grand scheme of things, but up close this was really hard to get on. Like for no reason. So this is just like really bulky to me and not so easy on the eye. And now I'm just being picky. You could see that the holes still have this extra very orange like hue. Like this one isn't even pushed out yet, I just noticed. But it's kind of like the leather isn't the same color throughout. Like if you look very, very closely, it's giving orange. Like you can definitely see it here. So that was the original color, or the color that's used on the inside, and then the outside is like this beige. So that's totally not okay stylistically. If you're looking for a very lightweight, like this weighs nothing at all. I could try and show you. I've never seen someone wear it crossbody, so I won't do that, but you can kind of get a good idea of the size like this. And obviously you can remove the longer strap should you not need it. So otherwise, like, there's nothing wrong with this bag. Like, the slouchiness is there on the side. I'm just kind of complaining about the structure because you could see, like, there's a few minor imprints if you really pay attention. The bottom looks fine, but overall, again, I would give it a 4 out of 5. Only branding is here. It's a little bit messy in my opinion. So the second bag I was triggered to buy because Chanel came out with their 2025 collection, and there's like a slouchy hobo bag, which is actually, as we speak, in the mail on its way to me. So I love that bag in yellow. So I got this one. I am seriously blown away with the quality of this bag. So this is just your classic double flap, again, silver hardware. Cosmetically, everything looks good at first glance. The only thing, if you really want to get into the details, is you hear a little bit of a noise when you turn it. Yeah, it's kind of like a clink clank. The chain is good. It's heavy as it should be. Everything is nicely intact. Like, none of the leather is sticking out. And then when they did have to separate the pieces of leather, they stitched it nicely or glued it. So hopefully those don't come out. The back pocket, I don't think it's for anything. You could probably put a receipt or two inside. And then we get inside to the double flap. So actually, before I go inside, because I was talking about stitching, you can tell whether it's genuine or not by the number of stitches on each diamond. And according to Chat GPT, it said that you could count out 10 stitches per side. So I actually got to count 8 or 9. So there you go. It's probably easier to tell in the lighter bags too, because you could kind of see the little holes. But the stitching is much tighter on the original. So if we open her up, there's a zipper that doesn't open. No, sorry, it does open, but there is no pocket. Like, you can't, like, and I'm pretty sure it's not supposed to be like that. But anyways, that's the first flap. All seen the inside of this. Usually if you get the black one, it's red on the inside. It still has the marking here, which I can appreciate. First flaw with this one is this clasp does not go into here. No matter what I do, I think they use the wrong like set, and no matter how hard I press, it won't click. So anyway, it doesn't really matter because it's kind of useless just to have this one closed, because there's no like pocket here, you know what I mean? Oh, there is. Oh, but what are you gonna put in there? Let me know. Nothing. I do open this very front pocket. There is a bit of color transfer from the metal. Try my best here to show you. See that? Yeah. So again, it's probably because it's a lighter color. Oh, it just came off on my fingers. Yeah. Otherwise, you still have the name here. Like I said, the name here, and then on the inside. So I've already worn it, so I had my little wallet there. Just a standard folding wallet. It has 2 pockets, so they're a little bit tight for my liking. So it's not the most useful, so I just kind of dump everything in here. When it comes to date codes, I'm not familiar with Chanel, so I mean, I'm sure if I ran this through an authentication or did a quick search or looked at another video, it wouldn't come back as legit. So there's the 2 little tags. Basically says EL Chanel, like Chanel, or like repeated. Notice this little, where I have my finger, is that for like a lipstick? I have to do more research next time. There's one more little logo here in the back. And yeah, I guess there's a code on it too. N191X8X9A, if that means anything to anyone. All right, so yeah, again, this bag is very light. I think this is just like the 22, Chanel 22, yeah. This leather is padded, puffy, pebbled. You can see the texture. The sides, though, are flat. So that might be another giveaway. I'm not sure if on the original it's all around like puffy. So the sides are flat and the bottom is flat. but I don't mind it because I think it makes it look a bit slimmer. So probably they're all made like that. And I'll put it on. So I've worn it crossbody. I do like the look. Step back here. So it just hits at the hip, and when you walk, it's not in your way. Obviously, the other way is to double up the straps. It's the other way. So there you have it. I mean, between the two, it was about a couple $100. It shipped in about a week, so I wasn't waiting too long. Oh, and this one did come with the dust bag, so I appreciate that. So she's going in here. Just anything to keep it covered. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions about this or that. I appreciate your time. And stay tuned because more is on the way. All right, take care.